What's happening on the world stage? Donald Trump promised a swift end to global conflicts, but recent events in Poland and Qatar suggest a shifting power dynamic. Are the days of U.S. dominance over? We're breaking down the latest. Next up, a critical opportunity for those shaping our future. The International Civil Society Center is seeking experts for a vital project. We'll reveal the details on how you can contribute to strengthening global civil society. And for the music lovers, get ready to be inspired. The International Trombone Festival saw incredible performances and collaboration. We're showcasing the rising stars and seasoned professionals who are making waves in the world of brass. From international diplomacy to the future of advocacy and the vibrant world of music, we've got it all covered. Stick around for the full breakdown and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Donald Trump's global influence tested. Poland, Qatar, and the shifting sands of power. Donald Trump returned to the White House promising to be the ultimate dealmaker, vowing to swiftly end the major international conflicts plaguing the globe. With his famously strong relationships with Vladimir Putin and Benjamin Netanyahu, many expected him to be the key to unlocking peace in Ukraine and Gaza. But the reality unfolding on the ground paints a starkly different picture, suggesting these complex issues might be slipping through his fingers. Since taking office again, Trump has reiterated his "Make America Great Again" mantra, with a particular focus on restoring the United States standing as the world's preeminent political and military power. His administration signaled a bold approach, claiming he possessed the unique ability to bring about an immediate end to the wars in Ukraine and Gaza, thereby reaffirming American leadership on the international stage. His supposed leverage stemmed from his well-documented rapport with Vladimir Putin, forged during his first term, and his historically strong ties with Israel, bolstered by ideological alignment with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The expectation was that these connections would translate into tangible diplomatic breakthroughs. However, recent events have cast serious doubt on this narrative. Both Vladimir Putin and Benjamin Netanyahu appear to be disregarding American calls for de-escalation, pursuing their own distinct strategies. This has led to two significant escalations that have heightened global tensions. Russia's incursion into Polish airspace, part of its ongoing assault on Ukraine, and Israel's targeted strike in Qatar against Hamas leaders involved in peace talks, demonstrate a potential challenge to U.S. diplomatic sway. The Russian drone incident over Poland, described by Polish authorities as an unprecedented violation, prompted a strong response from the Polish Air Force and led to Poland invoking Article 4 of NATO. This highlights the volatile security situation on NATO's eastern flank. Simultaneously, the Israeli strike in Qatar, which Israel claimed as an independent operation, has complicated the delicate mediation efforts for a Gaza truce, drawing condemnation from the Arab world. These episodes raise critical questions about Donald Trump's diminished influence over key global players. They suggest a world increasingly moving towards multipolarity, where nations like China, Russia, and India assert their own agendas, potentially challenging the long-held notion of unchallenged American hegemony. The situation is evolving rapidly, and the implications for global stability are immense. These international tremors are just the beginning. Stay with us as we uncover a critical opportunity for those shaping the future of global impact, and then we'll pivot to the resonant sounds of the International Trombone Festival. Seize the future, consultancy opportunity with the International Civil Society Center. Are you passionate about empowering global changemakers? The International Civil Society Center has just announced a unique consultancy opening for foresight and strategy experts, and this is your chance to make a significant impact. As part of their crucial Anticipating Futures for Civil Society Operating Space initiative, the Center is commissioning the creation of a practical guide. This guide will equip international civil society organizations, ICSOs, with the essential tools to bolster their resilience and navigate the complexities of our rapidly evolving world. The goal is to help these vital organizations not only anticipate challenges, but also seize emerging opportunities, ensuring their continued impact in an increasingly uncertain global landscape. This project is tailor-made for a seasoned consultant who can bridge the gap between sophisticated foresight methodologies and accessible, actionable strategies specifically for the civil society sector. Imagine stress testing organizational plans against a spectrum of potential future scenarios. That's the power this guide will unlock. Founded in 2007, the International Civil Society Center, backed by over 16 major ICSOs like Oxfam International and Islamic Relief Worldwide, has consistently championed collaboration, learning, and innovation. Their work spans human rights, environmental advocacy, humanitarian aid, and social justice. This new consultancy is a direct response to the growing pressures on civic space worldwide, aiming to provide leaders with the foresight necessary to adapt and thrive. The selected consultant will be instrumental in developing a hands-on guide that introduces practical foresight approaches. This resource will empower organizations to rigorously test and refine their strategic plans, ensuring they remain agile and effective. The guide will be crafted in clear, jargon-free language, designed to be a go-to manual for leaders, strategists, and practitioners who may not be foresight specialists but need to future-proof their organizations. The consultancy requires an estimated 10-12 working days between mid-October and mid-December 2025. The center is seeking candidates with a proven track record in foresight and futures thinking, ideally complemented by strategic planning experience and a minimum of 5 years in a relevant field. Crucially, applicants must demonstrate an exceptional ability to communicate complex foresight concepts in an engaging and understandable manner for diverse audiences. Applications are due by September 24, 2025. This is more than just a professional engagement. It's a chance to contribute directly to the future resilience and effectiveness of global civil society, empowering organizations to continue their vital work in defending rights and advancing justice. But the future isn't just about strategy. It's also about the powerful expression of human talent. We're about to dive into the inspiring world of the International Trombone Festival. Harmony in Action. CU Boulder Trombone Studios International Trombone Festival Triumph. Get ready to be blown away by the dedication and talent of the CU Boulder trombone students. Assistant Professor Sterling Tanner recently led a remarkable group to the prestigious International Trombone Festival, ITF, in London, Ontario, where they not only performed but immersed themselves in the global brass community. This wasn't just a performance trip, it was a comprehensive experience. Over 4 days, the students attended lectures, concerts, and workshops, soaking in knowledge and inspiration from top musicians worldwide. Their performance, opening for the legendary Christian Lindbergh, was a highlight, showcasing their technical prowess and artistic expression. But as Professor Tanner emphasized, the true magic lay beyond the stage. It's not just about the playing and the level of their performance, Tanner explained. It's more about the people part and the hang. Watching the students connect, sharing meals, grabbing coffee, playing duets, and exchanging ideas was inspiring. What's most special for me is just seeing them flourish as humans in that environment. The CU Boulder contingent made a significant mark. Tanner himself presented a recital featuring his new solo album, Resonant Renaissance. Graduate student Corey Nance was actively involved, presenting in his role as vice president of the ITA Student Council. Mark Bennett showcased his competitive spirit as one of 3 finalists in the prestigious Larry Wee tenor trombone competition. For Tanner, the festival held a deeply personal significance. Attending the ITF himself as an undergraduate student, he was reunited with his own former teacher, Bradley Palmer, who was also present. It was really special because when the students played the first piece, I'm standing backstage with my former teacher and he's like, "Man, they sound really great." This is what you've always dreamed of, and I'm excited that you're getting to experience that now, Tanner shared, reflecting on the full circle moment. Tanner hopes to expand student participation in future ITFs, fostering even more opportunities for growth and connection. He's eager to bring the energy and lessons learned back to his studio, integrating the experiences into their ongoing work. You never know what they picked up on. Maybe it's something that's not even related to playing the trombone, you know? I'm excited to speak with the students as we get started and know okay, that really stuck with you. Maybe we should look into seeing how we can incorporate that here. From the resonant melodies of the trombone to the weighty discussions of global power, we've covered a lot of ground today. But before we wrap up, let's take one last look at the critical decisions shaping our world. Trump's diplomacy tested, Russia's Polish airspace breach and Israel's Qatar strike. International relations are at a critical juncture, and recent actions by Russia and Israel are putting President Donald Trump's promises of swift conflict resolution to the test. The supposed leverage Trump believed he had over Vladimir Putin and Benjamin Netanyahu is facing significant challenges, potentially signaling a shift in global power dynamics. Trump entered his second term with a clear mandate to restore America's global standing and promised to be the decisive force in ending the wars in Ukraine and Gaza. His administration banked on his established relationships with Putin and Netanyahu to achieve these ambitious goals. However, the reality is proving far more complex. Russia's recent incursion into Polish airspace, as part of its ongoing offensive in Ukraine, represents a direct challenge to NATO's territorial integrity. Polish authorities denounced the act as an unprecedented violation, prompting a response from Polish fighter jets and a consultation under Article 4 of the NATO treaty. This incident underscores the persistent volatility in Eastern Europe and raises questions about de-escalation efforts. Concurrently, Israel's targeted strike in Qatar against Hamas leaders has complicated the delicate peace talks aimed at a truce in Gaza. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took full responsibility for the operation, stating, "Israel initiated it, Israel directed it, and Israel takes full responsibility." This action, while framed as an independent Israeli operation, has drawn condemnation and highlights the challenges in mediating the Gaza conflict, especially given Qatar's crucial role as a mediator. These two events, occurring in close succession, suggest that both Putin and Netanyahu are pursuing independent strategies that may not align with American diplomatic objectives. This raises concerns about the diminishing effectiveness of U.S. influence and the potential rise of a more multipolar world order, where regional powers assert greater autonomy. The implications are significant, potentially undermining the U.S.'s role as the sole global superpower and challenging the stability of international alliances. The coming months will be crucial in determining how these dynamics evolve and what impact they will have on ongoing global conflicts. We've explored the intricate dance of global politics and the vital work of civil society. Now, let's bring it all together with a rapid-fire recap and a massive call to action. That's all the news for today. We saw Donald Trump's influence tested by Russian and Israeli actions, explored a critical consultancy opportunity with the International Civil Society Center, and celebrated the incredible talent at the International Trombone Festival. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Legends Nexus for more, smash that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels.